is Damian Lewis doing this?
And actually, yeah, just a bit.
Is Michael Fassbender the new Bond? What do you mean you're waiting to hear?
Well, I mean, this is breaking news, by the way.
And what is Joanna McNally's favourite tipple? Is Pinot your wine of choice?
It's my wine of choice because it doesn't taste of anything.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like toilet talk.
All right, all still to come, but now it's time for It's Your WhatsApps.
It's your WhatsApps. It's your WhatsApps. It's your WhatsApps. It's your WhatsApps.
Yes! It's your WhatsApps. Okay. Here I have a WhatsApp. And this is genuine. It's from Gwen in Penn. Dear Chris, as much as I love Pub Genius, I can't help thinking Will has been playing it a little safe this year. Any chance you might be able to get him to up the stakes? Well, let's give it a go. Here's Will.
That's just turned into booing. This is not...
Gwen in Penn says you're playing it safe.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the power of slow-mo.
Oh.
How's that sound?
What do you mean you'll do it and then we'll slow it down and then we'll show it?
No, I've genuinely got the power of slow-mo.
You mean you can do slow-mo?
I can, yeah, of course can, yeah.
What, you can actually do slow-mo?
I can do anything you like. Anything you like in slow-mo.
All right, go on then.
Okay, I'll prove it. Hang on. What I'll do, I'll toss a coin in slow-mo. How about that?
All right.
Just a coin?
Okay, just in slow-mo.
All I need is a countdown.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. It's the best pub trick he's ever done. And that's all we've got time for this week. All right. I mean, now that I've seen you do it, it's quite easy, that kind of slow-mo.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. I'll jump off the desk in slow-mo.
For Gwen in Penn?
Yeah.
Okay, the risk factor keeps on going up, Gwen. In slow-mo.
In slow-mo.
All right. Okay. We're not slowing it down, you are.
Yeah, I'm slowing it down.
Because you have the power of?
The power of slow-mo.
Okay, go on. 3, 2, 1. And we're back. All right, but you obviously you need to now do the pub trick in slow-mo.
Okay, what I'm going to do, Chris, is I'm going to put this pint over my head without spilling a drop.
Can't be done. Would you like a drum roll?
I'd like a drum roll, please.
Okay, All right, like never before. Let's hear it for Will. Come on. Excellent work from Will there. Right, our next guest bewitched us in Billions and Band of Brothers, and now he swapped treading the boards for strumming the chords. His new album, Sweet Chaos, is out now, and his tour begins in October. So let's get to it. It's the dashing Damian Lewis.
You a record, Chris? There you go.
How cool is that?
There you go, record player.
We've got to get a record player, so just so we can, just put the record on. It's your second album. I thought it was like your fourth or your fifth. It's your second, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very good, honestly.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you.
You said last time, well, we're improving.
We're trying to improve. You try to improve each time, don't you?
Oh, would you class yourself as a musician?
Yes, always been a musician.
Yeah.
But obviously, only just released records in the last 3 years and had done quite a lot of acting before that, so people know me as an actor.
Yeah, no, we know about the acting.
You've done that. But yeah, ever since I used to take my motorbike around Europe with a tent and a guitar on the back when in my 20s, and I used to play all over Europe on the streets busking. So I've always done it. And I suppose acting took off and I went that way and I didn't. And anyway, now I'm making records, which I sort of feel like I should have been doing earlier.
Yeah, no,
It's
good
the way
for
I
you.
feel about
Why the heck not? You only live once and all that kind of stuff. Sweet Chaos Track 3, I'm not just saying it, title track. I think it's an absolute banger. Album launch signings, Leeds, Liverpool, Marlborough, London, Brighton, Kingston. And that's, you've already done a couple of those.
So I've done a few. So we're at Rough Trade East down in Brick Lane
Great, isn't
tonight,
it? What a laugh.
which is brilliant.
And what's the vibe at these signings? What's going on? Do you
I just play. I play with
take the guitar?
legendary David Catlin Birch, who is in World Party.
Wow.
Remember World Party?
Of course I do.
Fantastic band.
Love World
So
Party.
I just go out with him. He's on the bass and he's got a beautiful voice, and I'm just on my acoustic. So we do a little stripped back, sort of unplugged but plugged set. We stick them into some amps.
This is us. We're TFI Unplugged but plugged.
Unplugged but unplugged.
And also
but
plugging.
unplugged.
And also we're plugging, can't
You
we?
said it slightly differently. Unplugged but plugged. Yeah, and that's.
No, excuse me.
And that immediately gave it a whole different
Excuse me.
feel.
You heard it differently. So I mean, you hear what you're listening for.
No, just all I'm saying is I'm nicking it for tonight because it's.
Does your acting help you in that situation? Because it's all performative anyhow, isn't it?
Yeah, I love playing on stage. I love playing with other musicians. That's the amazing thing. I love writing the songs. I love recording the songs. But I love playing with brilliant musicians and making music. It's that incredible thing where, we have music around us all the time. Don't get me, no one likes going to a theatre or to a cinema or an art gallery or a museum more than me. And I love going with other people to do a thing and rub shoulders with other human beings. Just get away from your telly or off your phone. I love that sort of communal shared experience is critical for all of us, I think, to keep going. But making music with wonderful musicians and hearing the thing take shape and then harmonizing with someone like David on stage and hearing that is so pleasurable.
And people liking it.
So far. People liking it so far.
That's the bonus.
People liking it so far. Yeah.
And so when you said before, you were doing music and you were touring around and you were busking and all this kind of stuff, and you were acting as well, then the acting took off.
Yeah.
Was it neck and neck? Was it, if the music had taken off, could you have gone that way instead?
I am a musician as well as an actor, and I just hope that. There's lots of sort of chat about sort of, actor makes record and everyone gets very, and actually, just a bit, I go do 6 and 7s for my daughter. 6, 7.
By the way, that's great for the trail. Can we just come in for the trail? Coming up later, find out why Damian Lewis is doing this. That's literally how we'll start TFI on Friday. Do a bit.
But I just hope people. Anyway, I just. But I hope.
And then he did it a fifth time.
6, 7. Anyway, the point is, just hope people listen to the music and take it at face value and don't worry too much about.
Well, Kiefer Sutherland was in last week. He's got his
Kiefer's fantastic.
4th album, great album again, really great album, genuinely great album. Why the heck not? The last time I saw you in America, you were on the Today Show, on the Breakfast Show there, talking about a film that they've already enjoyed or are enjoying, and we're not. We have to wait till September. What is that film?
It's called Pressure.
Yeah.
And it is a film. It's a very British film because it's a film about a weather forecast.
It is, isn't it?
And what Brit doesn't like to talk about the weather or go and see a movie about it?
But it's the most important weather forecast of modern times.
It is very exciting, I will say. It's about the 72 hours where Eisenhower has to make a decision when to launch D-Day.
Right.
And this man called Captain Stagg, played beautifully by Andrew Scott, is sent by Churchill to go and give the weather report. And he says, no, you can't go on June the 5th. That would be terrible. And Eisenhower, played beautifully by Brendan Fraser, he's like, I want to go when I want to go, but I don't know when to go, and why are you telling me different things from my own weatherman? And then Monty, who I play, is jumping up and down in the background like a terrier, sort of going, well, we've got to go when we go, because all the soldiers are ready, and we must attack, because I'm ready with everybody. And he couldn't say his R's. I'm not taking the piss out of Monty, because obviously he was our great hero, and we love him. Yeah. But he had a problem with his R's. And anyway, so this was made into a beautiful play by David Haig and then adapted into a screenplay, and this is the film. When do they go? When should they go? What's the risk to life? And got 300,000 people ready, some of them already in the boats, eating, sleeping. How do you keep it a secret? And it ratchets up the tension.
Yeah, I've seen clips. It looks amazing.
And it's gone. People are loving it. It's here in September. There's a bit of a gap. I think they didn't want to release it in Europe and the rest of the world because everyone would be watching.
Well, presumably you'll be doing the rounds, doing interviews again, and you don't need to come on our show, not because we don't want you, because we'll just use that bit.
Yeah, you save it.
Let's hear it for Damian Lewis. And Damian's album, his new album, Sweet Chaos, is out now, right? Our next guest, once dreamed of being a heavy metal guitarist, became a Hollywood A-lister instead, and somewhere in between it all, raced sports cars at Le Mans. He's here to tell us all about season 2 of the brilliant Agency on Paramount Plus, which hits the screens on Sunday, June 21st. Please welcome, in all his splendour, it's Michael Fassbender! Oh my gosh. You know how much I love your show,
Yeah.
don't you?
I'm really happy to hear that.
Do I love it too much?
No, I think you can't love it enough. And you know what was great was it, you said that in the first season.
Yeah.
And it was, it is a show that had a sort of slow burn in the first season, kind of like reading a book. You get to know the characters slowly, and then it starts to really sort of amp up around episode 4 or 5. But this second season now, it just doesn't let off where it ended,
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's feature film. It's 5-star feature film level super television, and you can't draw a breath. I've watched 8 one-hour episodes of the season 2. I haven't seen my family for like a week because of it. So your direct boss is Jeffrey Wright. His boss, and therefore your next bigger boss, is Richard Gere.
Yep.
Richard Gere's boss is Dominic West, and all of you, your actual boss is George Clooney.
Yeah, no, I've had a good few interesting bosses.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah, of course.
David Fincher, some amazing bosses. And then maybe some not so amazing. We won't talk
Let's
about
not go
that.
there. It's
Let's not go
Friday,
there, exactly.
and you've got a hit
Keep
show
it
on your hands.
positive.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
When you got the job with Tom Hanks, your boss on Band of Brothers,
Yeah.
you also auditioned for Pearl Harbor.
That's right.
And you narrowly missed out to that some other guy.
Ben Affleck,
Ben
I think it
Affleck
was.
is
Yeah,
his
it was a
name.
close one though.
Okay,
It
what happened to him? How close were you to getting that job over?
I don't think I was close, to be
Right.
honest, but I might have got one of the smaller parts, because
Right.
usually when you go in and audition, it's for the big part.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They might give you a smaller one, but they did send me a nice letter and said that they liked the audition.
Yeah,
but
I heard
not
you.
this time.
I've heard you say that before, and they don't bother doing that unless they sort of mean it. Because why would they?
It's never happened to me before or since.
All right.
And so,
well, you've done all right
so,
since.
yeah, no, I got lucky. It was a very interesting time because I was working nights, like unloading these lorries, and I was doing it was 8 to 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have the energy for auditions. There weren't many coming up, but I said, okay, enough of the night work. Started working behind the bar again.
Yeah.
Monkey Chews, which was a place down Queen's Crescent.
Uh-huh.
And then those 2 auditions came literally the next week. It was almost like sort of, put sort of the energy out there, and then I was lucky enough to get, the Band of Brothers gig.
In various interviews that I've watched and read about, you have said about the Band of Brothers prep that
Yes.
you went to a boot camp.
Yes.
In some interviews, I don't know if you know about this. In some interviews, you say it's 10 weeks. In others, you say it's 10 days.
It was 10 days.
Was it? Okay.
I'm confusing it with 300. 300 we did 10 weeks.
Okay. I mean, you've been to...
Depends on the day. Depends what happened the night before.
I know, but when you say 10 weeks, I'd go with the 10 weeks because I bought it.
Yeah, you're like, wow, that was real commitment.
Okay, so this is
10 days.
So 10 days was the first real physical. You're in.
We went out to like a boot camp.
Yeah, in Hatfield and with Tom Hanks and all
Yeah,
this kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And was that the fittest you'd ever been in your life up to that point? For the end of that?
I'm not sure. It's more about like what you can do with lack of sleep.
All right.
I suppose, which now I'm learning with children.
Tell everyone how come you and Alyssa got together.
There was nothing else to do. We were on a peninsula together in New Zealand.
This is a true story.
And we were living in like caravans.
Why?
The director
What
wanted
were-
us there.
What were you making?
We were making a really beautiful film called Light Between Oceans.
Which is a great film.
Yeah, and director is Derek C. in France, and he likes, to immerse you in the world. So we were staying where, he wanted us actually living in the house where we were living in as the couple in the show, in the film. But, we're like, we don't want to live there. And so we got like these small little caravans. We were all sort of lined up beside each other. And I was here. The director placed his in the middle, which I thought, he likes to watch. I mean, he's a director. I don't know. But he sort of set the scene, And so I was like, Leslie and I started, well, I'd met her on a dance floor a year before in Toronto.
Right.
And I thought I was a pretty good dancer, which sounds terrible. And then she started dancing, and I really felt like, Steve Martin in The Jerk. I was like, oh, wow, I was so out of rhythm. And then I met her again on another dance floor, and then we sort of ended up doing this film together. So we sort of, chemistry happened. We started to sort of get together. But I would sneak to her trailer at night, and
you
then
could
at
actually-
4:30 in the morning, I would sneak
Hilarious.
past his trailer.
Oh my
wondering,
gosh.
was he like, yeah. So we tried to keep it secret for like
In
as
case
long
the
as we
grown-ups were
could.
watching.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man.
Yeah, and then we got married on screen, and then we got married in real life.
People have talked this morning. I know it's not the Bond question, but it is it is Bond adjacent.
Yes.
People because they've watched that say, oh, Michael.
It's exciting to find out. I'm waiting to hear.
Yeah,
Everyone's
exactly.
waiting.
What do you mean? You're waiting to hear?
Well, I mean, this is breaking news, by the way. No,
Can you imagine?
That who is going to be, the next Bond? And I always think that the bookies must be like, don't tell us yet, don't tell us yet,
Yeah.
because they must have been making a fortune through the years of people going, betting on various.
What have you
people.
heard?
Nothing. Honestly,
You're doing that.
No,
you're doing that Martian line thing again, aren't you? Where
This,
you
I feel like I'm in Curb Your Enthusiasm. pretty.
yeah. So you because of course you're a mate of Tom's, aren't you? Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he was
We
back-
went to drama school together.
And you
He
were
was-
Band of Brothering together.
Band of Brothers together. I haven't seen him in a while. Last time I saw him was on a flight. But I don't know if I have a feeling they're going to go younger. Because we had Daniel Craig's sort of Bond and the evolution of that.
Yeah.
I would always be curious to see what was he like coming out of Eden.
I think that's what they're going to do, isn't it? They're
I
going
think
to go
that's
back.
interesting.
They sort of have to, I suppose.
Yeah.
When you just mentioned Tom Hardy and getting on a flight there, do you still do the thing? When you go and you go back and forth over to America more than most people would, I imagine. Maybe not as much.
Not as
people
much
think.
these days, actually, but the odd time, yeah.
Do you still get excited about who else is on the plane?
Yeah, it's always nice, when you're sitting in comfortable seats
yeah.
as well. You're like, whoa, this
Best,
is great.
all right. Best ever other people on the same plane as you.
Christopher Walken. hands
Come
down.
on.
Seat behind me. And it
What
was,
do you
it
do
was,
there?
it was
What
a
do you
small
do?
flight. It wasn't like one of those lounge back ones. It was a small flight from Montreal to New York.
And just by chance.
And he was behind me in one of those single seat aisles, or maybe two maximum. And yeah, just by chance. And I was sitting there the whole time. I was like, gotta say something. Don't want to go and, annoy him. And then on the way out of the plane, I was like, excuse me, Mr. Walken. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, terrible.
Can you go and do him?
I'll try and do one. I'll say,
It's good, isn't it?
today I'm going to cook a dish. What is it? Chicken with popcorn shrimp.
Very good. Come on,
good.
that's
It's
pretty
terrible.
good.
Be damned.
Michael Fassbender, aka Christopher Walken. All right, and don't miss whatever you do. Season 2 of The Agency on Paramount Plus. Still to come, Richard Baker, Ed Gamble, Joanna McNally, and the legendary lioness Beth Mead's going to be here. But first, into the break, it's Jack Savoretti with the brilliant We Will Always Be the Way We Were.
Don't ever think that you are on your own. I hear you calling. I hear you calling. I've got you now. You've got to know I'll never let you down. I hear you calling. I hear you calling. Oh, yes. I hear you calling. I hear you calling. I hear you calling. When it feels like you're falling.
Welcome back to TFI Unplugged. By the way, that was Jack Savoretti and his new album, We Will Always Be the Way We Were, is out now. Love Jack Savoretti. Still to come, Richard Baker, Ed Gamble, Joanne McNally, and the legend, the lioness legend that is Beth Mead. But Will's back. Hey, Will. Very good. Never gets boring,
Calm
does
down,
it?
you're
Never
all
gets
adults.
boring.
Chris.
Yes.
There's been an outcry.
Okay, tell us why.
The nation is not happy.
How come?
Because we didn't do TFI Trumps last week.
You mean these?
Oh, I do.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go for the theme tune to one of our favourite items.
Chris and Beck chuck chickens into a massive tank of mushroom soup, and then Delia Smith blows it up. Beat that.
Impossible. Roll the tape. Now, what's the betting that I can't get a chicken, right, from my desk here, throw it and land it in the soup? What's the betting? Can I have a drum roll, please? The betting that I can't do is probably pretty good. See if I can, okay? Number 2. choppers out now. We're going to explode this fish tank. It's half a ton. It's got 400 gallons of chicken and mushroom soup in it. We've got no idea what's going to happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the fun we had.
I don't make TV like that anymore.
God bless Dealey Smith. Dealey, if you're watching, you're the best ever. All right, round 2.
Okay. Okay, so I have got... Oh, God. Chris and Will pose naked for a calendar.
Not that old chestnut.
You talk about your old chestnuts.
I didn't say those old chestnuts. I said that old chestnut. All right, I've got for Drew Barrymore throws herself at Will. What have you got?
91.
Fun factor 92. Roll the tape. You've got a picture in your office, Will. I've got a picture in my office.
Oh, hi, Will. I was wondering where you were.
Look at Will's face. The cat that
I've
got
been
the
waiting
cream.
to meet you. I didn't see you there.
Okay.
You know we were married for 3 years after that.
Well, you kept that quiet, didn't you? Okay. So not Drew Barrymore, Drew Barry less.
Yeah.
All right, this is Cider. I'm going for All Saints Sing Under the Bridge at the Desk. They actually sang it at the desk.
Very good. I've got Chris sticks his head into a giant tub. You don't know what yet. Giant tub of marshmallows.
Fun factor.
71.
Fun factor 93.
Like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way out.
That was amazing. Will's been amazing. That was Will. Stop. Our next guests are 2 fab comics who host 2 fab podcasts and have joined forces now to make a fab new TV show. It's called Unacceptable. It begins on Sunday, July the 5th, and it's on TLC and Discovery Plus. So let's get Pally right now with Ed Gamble and Joanna McNally. Hello. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you. Long time. Oh my gosh. Ed, it's like you're a co-host.
I know. I basically work here permanently.
Yeah,
now,
do you mind having Ed back on again? Not at all. I mean, why not? You're good at collaborating, of course. You both podcast Kings and Queens. So it's going to work. It's got a hit written all over it. This cannot fail, can it, this show?
I don't think so.
No,
that's why we're here.
Yeah, it's impossible.
We wouldn't be on your show if we thought it was going to fail.
Yes! Might be the opposite.
Oh.
So you're hosting and you're captaining.
Yes,
All
I'm
right.
a team captain.
Let's talk all about it. Over to you, Ed, first of all.
So the heart of the show
Yes.
is we have brilliant comedian
Genius
guests.
comedians.
We have
no pressure, Joe.
the lineups are amazing.
Yes.
Like this is like old school royalty
Like,
panel.
come
show.
on
They're-
now.
they're
Is it
fantastic.
traitors level?
It's beyond.
Beyond
It's beyond.
Wow.
And I can say that because I don't host the Visualise Companion podcast for this one. I host the main thing.
Okay, all right.
Joanne's a team captain, of course. We've got Richard Iwadi as a team captain.
yeah.
And we have amazing guest comics. And a comic will bring in an unacceptable opinion that they read the top line to the audience.
Yeah.
The audience vote on whether they think it's unacceptable. And then the comic has a chance to argue their
Yeah, and it has to start off pretty unacceptable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Panel shows. What is the secret sauce for a good one? Because you've both done loads, haven't you? You've done.
I've done loads.
Yeah.
I've done none.
Really?
No, this was an absolute baptism
Isn't that
of
weird?
fire
I
for
just
me.
think you have.
No, I've done none.
Well, why the heck not? Well done.
I was
For bagging-
never.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I mean, no one else was trying to bag me, so I was an easy booking.
You were too busy doing all your
No,
things around
no,
the world.
not at
Breaking
all.
America.
No,
Yeah.
I was sitting at home waiting for Mock the Week to call. Never rang.
Mock the Week.
Mock the Week.
I love it.
Dara, as a fellow Irishman, still no call.
Yeah.
And then, so I'd barely done a panel show, let alone being a team captain for
Right.
won. So it was an absolute baptism of fire for me. Come
Can
on.
you please tell everybody about your amazing London Palladium record?
Yes, I
This is
held.
so good.
I held the record for most alcohol purchased in the London Palladium of any show ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
amazing.
And that's
Yeah.
been around. I mean, I don't know how old the
I
Palladium
know. Yeah.
is. What's that?
116.
116 years. Thank you, Tilly, by the way. That's amazing.
116.
You lead them into it with the titles of your tour.
I know. Well, I put alcohol in the titles.
Was that the Prosecco Express tour?
The Prosecco Express tour.
That was the one.
Yeah, I think in Leicester Square they were drinking wine out of cups and stuff because they
well,
ran out of
they
glasses.
can do what they like. Tour names. Can you beat Prosecco Express?
Absolutely not.
No. I
can't.
like the fact you just go nope.
No, mine's
What's your one called? What's your last one?
Fresh Hell is my new one.
Fresh Hell,
that starts in January. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just pick names that I think are cool. But,
Yeah.
Joanne knows how to do a tour now.
You really do.
Do you know my one now?
No, go on.
Am I allowed to say it? If I say it really slow.
Well, hang on a second.
Have you written a tour show that you can't
Well,
say
you know the
title
name.
of?
Do you not know the name?
I know
I
the
can
name.
say it,
So you
can't
can
I?
say it because it's to do with alcohol.
Sound it out properly. But yeah.
Pinot file.
Pinot File,
That's
as in Pinot Grigio.
Yes.
Yeah.
I file
Because
Pinot.
because you love wine.
Yes.
You love-
Yeah.
Is Pinot your wine
It's
of
my
choice?
wine of choice because it doesn't taste of anything.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like toilet duck.
yeah. You've had.
We're very different people.
Yeah, we are.
Which is why this works.
Or
now.
does it? Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Do you still drink?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would your
I like to taste my wine.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. A friend of mine used to only buy wine she didn't like, so she didn't drink as much.
What?
Wow.
Cheap warm white wine from
Yeah.
like Aldi or Lidl.
Yeah.
And then that was her way of not becoming an alcoholic.
Yeah.
It suggests to me she might have been.
Yeah. When the rules get that extensive, you
Yeah,
know.
that's a red flag.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Unacceptable begins Sunday, July 5th on TLC and Discovery Plus. Who else is on it? Who else comes to join the fun?
Oh my goodness, we've got Romish is doing it, Rhys James is doing it, Maisie Adams doing it, Fatih El Ghuri's doing it,
Roisin Connaughty.
Tom Davis,
Yeah.
Roisin Connaughty, Catherine Ryan's doing
Yeah.
2 episodes. This is panel show
McCausland.
royalty.
Okay.
Chris McCausland. It's like every guest is a winner.
All right. And
high end.
Who's been your favourite team member?
I couldn't say I love them all equally.
No, but you could say, no, if I asked you to vote one off, that would be unfair. But to say your favourite, that's fine.
Well, I'm a big Catherine Ryan fan, and when we were on the team together, it was very. And me, Catherine and Fatia did an episode
Yeah.
together, and it was very Spice Girl coded.
I saw Catherine on one, and she was on Richard's team, so she did one on each.
She's done 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I forgot that actually. She did 2 episodes.
who's that was she best on, do you think? Your ep or Richard's ep?
When she was on Richard's team, her main opinion was all men should have vasectomies, and I think it's a real highlight of the show.
Okay, and then
What was her? I can't remember what her argument was on mine.
She didn't have the main opinion.
She was
on your
arguing
episode.
against-
Fatia did, and Fatia says that all marriages should be arranged, which is well worth a watch as well.
okay, so just give us some of those. It's not a spoiler, is it? Nobody really minds.
No, I
give
don't
us
think
some of
so.
those unacceptable premises.
So the royals should be paid more. There's the vasectomies. There's the arranged marriages. There's the Olympics is a waste of time. That was Chris McCausland.
Yeah.
These are things that genuinely would get a gasp from the audience as well.
And you're one of the ones I saw that you led the charge on was Only Men Are Funny. That
Yeah,
was,
women aren't funny.
that
yeah.
was hilarious.
So that's around called the stitch up.
I believe it.
That's around called the stitch up. Where
that was hilarious.
we give someone a card and they don't know what the opinion is going to be. They've not prepared this in any way.
Right.
And they have to defend this opinion even though it's something they definitely disagree with. So Joanne had Women Aren't Funny. Harriet Kemsley had All Single Mothers Are Lazy.
Yeah.
And that, for me, this is BAFTA-winning television.
Yeah.
You know,
How's North America going?
The plan would be to squeeze a Netflix special out of somebody. Netflix, I assume.
I'd go to them first.
Yeah. I'm going to go straight to their office with a shank when I get to LA and just demand one and just sit in the lobby till they give me one. No, the tour is you just have to keep tipping away.
Do this.
You just have to keep tipping.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
Ed, how are you in America?
Yeah, I went out there beginning of this year.
How many
Yeah.
dates you do?
I toured. I did maybe 20, 22.
Right, so
Yeah.
hard.
have a little chat about that.
It's hard because some places
Go on.
you sell.
Why
Some
not?
places you sell
Bit
really
of
well.
mentoring, Go on.
I
just-
actually, when I
that's-
look,
that is ninja level radio hosting. Get 2 guests on and go, just have a chat about that. Off you go.
when my American agent gave me my sales, and because I'm going to like Salt Lake City and stuff, which I can't. I'm like, why?
You've got a huge Mormon audience.
I have a huge Mormon audience. I know. I need to please them.
Yeah.
I was looking at what I thought were the sales, and I was like, Las Vegas 3, Salt Lake City 1. I was like, Denver 3. This is so depressing. And then my agent was like, no, they're the number of nights you're doing. I genuinely thought. But no. Sorry, no. The sales were much better. But like, then it was like, oh, Salt Lake City 8. Oh, fab. But it was like, that's how bad I thought it was, and that's pretty much like it's tough. Like it's a slog. So it's probably like I was like, put me in a cozy 30-seater, and I'll sell it out, and I'll look fantastic.
Would you be nervous ever?
Oh God, yeah.
You seem like the least nervous person
No, absolutely.
ever born.
100%.
What do you think?
Yeah,
I think
I think Joanne like exudes this amazing confidence, but I'm sure there must be nerves.
Yeah, I'm a sensitive little Sally deep down. I remember I did a gig, they did some, it was a charity gig in the Albert Hall, and it was maybe after lockdown, I can't remember. I won't tell you what I took, but it was a lot of medication just to get me out there.
Was any of it legal?
Well, I didn't get it legally, but it is legal if you have a prescription, yes.
Okay.
If you're a horse.
If you have an equine prescription, if you have some hooves and a suggestion of a tail, and maybe even a mane.
So yeah, legal in a way.
Yeah, just kind of.
If a lot of other people are allergic to you,
if you're a horse. But no, I would suffer with the nerves big time. It depends what's at stake.
but even when you're talking about suffering with the nerves, you become more relaxed.
Yeah, I know. I'm enjoying myself. I think this is really nice.
It's so funny.
I've been wanting to meet you for ages.
Well, it's great to meet you. Honestly,
great to meet you.
So many fans at the top of the tower. People absolutely adore you.
I listen to you most mornings.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
All right,
I've tried to get on the show several times.
Well, you should.
Thank you, Ed.
He's pop in.
You're my access point.
Yeah.
He doesn't listen, and he comes in anyway.
I listen.
Come in anytime
Honestly,
you don't
you
want.
just turn up downstairs. They'll let you in.
You're always welcome. Ed Gamble, Joanne McNally. And don't miss their brilliant new TV show, Unacceptable, on TLC. Still to come, Richard Bacon and the legend that is Lioness Beth Mead with a huge announcement. But first, take us into the break with their brand new single, Summer Forever. It's Dodgy!
Summer lasted forever, through the day by day. When we thought about the future, seemed so far away, seemed so far away. Let the future shine. Oh yeah. Let the future shine.
Welcome back to TFI Unplugged. And that was the brilliant Dodgy and Summer Forever from the latest album, Hello Beautiful. Still to come, Beth Mead, and something very special from Frank Skinner and David Baddiel. I wonder if you could possibly guess what that's going to be. Our next guest is a telly-top dog who's been lighting up our screens for over 30 years. His new podcast, Why Are You More Successful Than Me?, is out now. It's brilliant. With new episodes every Thursday, so we'll bring the breakfast and he'll bring home the Richard Bacon.
I'm terrific. I love it here. So hang on a minute, several times a day, a tunnel is formed out there
Yeah.
and people are applauded into the studio.
Yeah, and also sometimes we're not even on the air.
Do you remember I did an edition of my Radio 5 live show from my living room and the two guests were you and Alain de Botton?
I'll never. No, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, no, it was brilliant.
It was
man.
brilliant.
Wasn't it your last show or something?
It was my last nighttime show on 5 Live and for some reason I did it from my living room. Probably inspired by when you did TFI from your house.
It was great.
Yeah.
In the same street.
In the same street as
Yeah.
where you did TFI, yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
And he said, and he started, so I said to him, Alan, why are you more successful than me? And he said, anyone who's successful at some level is unhappy. That success...
Such an Alan de Botton.
I know. But do you think there's anything in it? That people who are really driven at their core have some unhappiness about
Well,
them?
there's drive, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's push and there's pull, but then there's natural creativity. And I think, it's like how do you be happy? Well,
Yeah.
happiness comes and goes, but you can always be happier. Even if you're really depressed,
Yeah.
you can be happier in that moment. If you're really happy, you can be happier still. So you can always be happy or unhappy.
What I thought after we had that brunch with Jimmy Carr is I walked away from that thinking, because I've known you for a long time, I thought you seemed like the happiest I'd ever actually known you.
Okay, there's a reason for that. Her
Go on.
name's Natasha.
I know.
You have one of those. Yours is called
Yeah,
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Yay! Let's hear it for the girl. It's so exciting though. Right, let's talk about a bit more about America.
Yeah,
first,
go,
all right?
yeah.
Okay, so you're in America.
Yeah.
You land in America.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a strange one because I quit my radio show to move to LA. I hadn't really thought it through.
You just went for it.
I just went for it, and I had a show commissioned, and it was an interview series where I was going to interview British people doing well in America. My first guest was Ricky Gervais, and my visa got held up by the embassy, and I couldn't get my passport back. So I'd quit my job. I'd got a show commission that I was hosting and producing, and Ricky was waiting for me in New York, and I had to call him and say, I can't get on the aeroplane because the embassy will not give me my visa or my passport.
Right.
And the whole show collapsed, and it cost so much money to collapse it, they wouldn't put it back on its feet again. So I moved there without a job. So I had a year without a job, and I've
God
never
bless Rebecca
worked.
at this point.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And never since, by the way.
But it was all I love her. I mean, she absolutely is the core
She's
of my
the best.
happiness. She's wonderful, as is Natasha. But I had no job for a year, and I was about to come back, and my agents, CAA, got me a job in New York hosting a show for National Geographic. And my first day's filming was I went for a hike with Barack Obama,
Right,
who was still the president.
I'm so glad you got onto that, because
Yeah.
that's where I was going.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, you've just cut to the chase there. How the heck did that happen?
I got a job hosting a show on National Geographic that has a big reputation, and I was in New York, and I got a call from the head of comms at Nat Geo, and he went, "Just be careful." And I went, "Why?" And he said, "You're being monitored by the Secret Service." And I was like, standing in this hotel room, having had a big night the night before, and I was like, "Yeah."
Oh my gosh.
They weren't. Are they monitoring from now? Just as long as they weren't monitoring last night. And then a week later, I interviewed him in Yosemite. It was the dying months of his presidency. He arrived in Marine One, and we're walking through these redwood trees. And if you look at a photo, it looks like it's just the two of us. And I can see behind the cameras. And there were just the Secret Service brought machine guns because they thought that assassins might hide behind the trees. So there's a load of. So we're walking through. We're celebrating the centenary of America's Park Service, but behind the cameras are just people with machine guns tracking backwards the whole time.
Yeah. Wow, we're on a bear hunt.
Yeah, we're on a bear hunt. But seeing him arrive in Marine One for an interview with you was quite something.
And that's a high bar.
Yeah,
isn't it? And that's got to help with future guest booking.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
It helps enormously, and it also just helps you personally, doesn't it? When you land an interview like that. And,
I wouldn't know.
You've got me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
I've got the guy who met. I've danced with the man who's danced with the girl who's danced with the Prince of Wales. That's where I am.
That is basically it.
And so when
you'd like it because it's high energy. You once said to me about presenting and making shows, it's all about energy.
Of course it is. It's definitely about. But life's about energy, isn't it? It's actually not what you say. It's just how you say it.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. That's why you're so gentle and so beautiful and so lovely.
This is completely apropos of nothing, but I just remembered my wife Rebecca reminded me of something, which is when we got engaged. It was like 18 years ago. We went to the Groucho to meet you, to the Members Club in London, and Rebecca said to you, "Oh, we've got engaged," and you said to her, "You can go out with Richard Bacon. You can hang out with Richard Bacon. You can kiss Richard Bacon if you want to, but you do not marry him."
Well, I was wrong and Rebecca was right. Do you know why? Because Rebecca knows everything, and you will confirm that.
Yeah.
And if Rebecca doesn't know some things, Tash will know those things, and if Tash doesn't know some things, Rebecca will know those.
They're similar in ways, those two. I think they have a similar kind of
They're
energy.
two absolute nonsense.
Exactly.
Richard, great to see you, man.
Great to see you. Thank you.
Richie Bacon, Why Are You More Successful Than Me is out now. It's a podcast. It's available on Apple.
And it's on Spotify.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Wherever you get.
All right, let's hear it for Richie Bacon.
Smiling.
All right, still to come, the legend that is Lioness Beth Mead is going to be here. Plus a very special treat from Frank Skinner and David Baddiel. Guess what that might be? But first, take us to the break. It's Hard-Fi with their brand new single, Looking for Fun. Hard-Fi!
I'm just looking for fun. I'm just looking for some that set me free. Oh yeah, and I'm not hurting no one. I'm just looking for fun. I wanna live happily, so it's alright.
Welcome back to TFI Unplugged. All right, that was Hard-Fi with Looking for Fun from their new album Burn Like the Sun. Our next guest is a legendary Lioness Arsenal icon, and as of a few hours ago, a Man City superstar. And she's now got a top podcast, The Beth Mead Show, with new episodes dropping every Tuesday. You'll never guess who it is. Oh, yeah, we feel the need for Beth Mead. Come on the show. This is so exciting. You've got big news as well, and you got your podcast out. So Beth Mead, the Beth Mead Show. How are you finding it? How are you finding hosting a show?
Yeah, I don't know about the name. I feel like it's a bit about me, but no, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'm getting used to it.
All right, so you've got a studio, but you've already taken it on the road, haven't you?
I have taken it on the road. I've taken it to the Lionesses already.
It looks so cool, that setup. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, so where is your studio? Where are you doing it mostly? And then tell us about when you took it to the camp.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of it here in London.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never really done this stuff before. I've always been on the receiving end.
You're
of it,
really
so,
good at it.
Yeah, well, you're being polite, but it's fine.
No, honestly, you are really good. It's a good show.
But I mean, I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, because people who you've invited on want to talk to you. Maisie Adam was
Yeah,
amazing.
true.
George Stanway and GK Barry and Ella Rutherford as well. And when you took it to camp, you put sofas on the pitch. Now only you would be allowed to do that.
Right in the middle.
I know.
Right in the middle. No offside on them sofas.
That was so cool. So that's a full-size pitch, indoor full-size pitch.
The indoor 3G.
How mad is that
I know.
pitch?
They just let me put a couple of sofas in there and a couple of microphones.
Because you're Beth Mead.
Apparently so.
Apparently so. Wow. So a couple of weeks ago, we all heard the news. You announced you were going to leave Arsenal. How long you been there for? Highlights. Just give us a bit of that, and then we'll get on to today's massive news.
Yes. 9.5 years at Arsenal.
Legend. Come on, guys. What did you win while you were there?
I've won a league.
Yeah.
A league cup.
Yeah.
And my favourite Champions League.
Come on.
Can't complain.
Bit of a purple patch or a red and white patch, wasn't it?
Well, yes, a little.
Okay. Now, did you know what you were going to do next when you announced you were? Look at that smile. When you announced you were leaving, because today it's all over the news.
I had a few options. I was unsure on what it was going to look like,
Right.
but yes, it is very much cemented right now.
How does that work? Okay, we'll get onto the big news in a second, but how does that work when you say I've got a few options? You know, do they come through your agent? Do they come through your friends or your partner? Do you hear whispers? How do those few options manifest themselves?
I mean, I think when you become a free agent, clubs obviously come in and ask questions to your agent. Your agent obviously brings them to you, sees if they fit with you as a player, if it's something that you would like to do. And there was a few that I was excited about. I think obviously the thought of leaving Arsenal, thinking of somewhere new, never ever crossed my mind for a long time. To start to have to think of that was a little bit weird. But yeah, I'm happy with my decision.
Good for you. And so the clubs you turned down?
I couldn't possibly say.
Her reps are there going, don't answer that, don't answer that. I didn't expect her to answer it. Don't worry about it. In fact, if she'd have started...
Do you know what? I did it respectfully.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did.
Always.
All right, so the big news is a deal with Man City has been agreed. Yeah?
Rumour has it.
More than rumour. By the way, if you don't know, nobody does. So, I mean, that people said Man City was probably favourites to get you. Your partner plays for Man City. And it says the deal has been agreed. Has it been signed?
Possibly.
Okay. Did you get a pen in your hand and put it to a piece of paper?
With a fake piece of paper,
Did you?
yes.
Okay.
With a picture.
So has it happened then?
We'll find out. We'll find out very soon.
All right. It's yeah.
I mean, it's football. There's no secrets anymore, is there?
All right. Okay. Oh, so it's not officially been announced then?
No. Officially, no.
Should we officially announce it now? Okay, hang on a minute.
I told you, rumour has it.
Rumour has it, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Rumour has it, boom, boom. So what are we waiting for exactly?
The official announcement.
Then what's the decision there? Is it the club or?
Just timings of figuring stuff out.
Got to get your ducks in a row.
Exactly. Get stuff sorted.
You go to.
Don't know if that's ever possible, Ryan.
You go to Manchester. There's a photo thing and it's all official and.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Are we talking match for you?
Do you want me to tell you the contract, the details?
No. By the
salary.
Way, no. Please. I'll back off in a minute. I promise. No, I just wonder. Is it a matter of days or weeks?
Days.
Days. Today? Tomorrow? Saturday. Let me see. Friday. Tomorrow.
Go on, see.
Saturday. It might be Saturday.
Who knows?
Who knows? I don't know. And then there's the quiz. You do the quiz with people.
Yes.
What's the quiz about?
Quiz about themselves. And
All
not
right.
many people know much stuff about themselves.
Okay, we've got a little one for you.
Oh, gosh.
You know where this is going.
Go on, give it to me.
All right. Well, look, you can either do the quiz, right, 3 questions, or just tell us when the announcement from Man City is.
Let's do the quiz.
Do the quiz. All right. Okay. How many clubs has Beth Mead played for so far?
2.
Okay, and can you?
Oh,
name
is that including just professional clubs?
Yeah, professional. And can you
Sunderland
name
and
those clubs?
Arsenal.
What?
Sunderland and Arsenal.
Is the correct answer.
Thank you.
I'm not being funny. Can't we come up with a better question than that? 2. She's not going to forget the 2 clubs she's played for.
It'd be embarrassing if I did.
In 2023, who did Beth Mead say was the worst singer among the Lionesses?
Oh. Ella Toon?
No. Beth Mead said Beth Mead.
Well, that's also right. Dead right. I was being polite that
Okay, question number 3. Beth Mead won the Golden Boot at the... Beth Mead won the Golden Boot at the UEFA Women's Euro 2022. How many goals did Beth Mead score during the tournament?
6.
These were the easiest questions in the world. Beth Mead, you have won the Beth Mead quiz.
Yes!
Let's hear it for Beth Mead. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Playing us out is the Lightning Seeds. Guess what they're playing us out with?
What is it?
Happy World Cup, everyone. Back to 1996. It's 3 Lions.
Joe's red eyes still gleaming. 30 years of her.